Good day, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. TrueEvil64 here, and today is a very important day for me. Yeah, the 7th of October 2021. This is the day that I actually created my character, way back in 2013. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look back at GTA through the years. I've had this idea for a while, actually. But I was waiting for like my 8th anniversary to come up. I've been playing this game 8 years today. This is my actual 2013 outfit. I began the game using this outfit, but my character just had like brown hair instead of white because white hair wasn't a thing on old gen. So yeah, without any further ado, what do you guys remember about 2013? Does anybody remember how hard it was to join an online session back then? Did anybody ever have their characters erased once you complete the Lamar tutorial at the beginning of the game? I never had any of that stuff, but I did have to complete that Lamar race about 3 or 4 times because every time that I actually completed the race, my game would crash. And I'd have to do it all over again. So once I got that out of the way, yeah, my very first personal vehicle was the Maibatsu Penumbra, which I actually made bright orange. This was before I started making everything pink. And let's talk about 2013 PvP a bit, shall we? So 2013 PvP was a hell of a lot different than what it is today. Most people probably won't remember, but when you die inside the military base, you respawned in the swampland. You didn't respawn on that little hill by the beach like you do nowadays. You actually respawned in the water at the swamp near the military base if you died inside the military base. Nobody really knew how to use jets yet, and there was no homing launcher in the game yet, so buzzards could control entire sessions if once you knew how to use one. But thankfully, nobody was really running around using military aircraft back then. Everybody was usually driving around in cars. Like, I remember people would drive around in chrome adders with dollar rims. People would reverse drive-by up to you with the Entity XF and throw sticky bombs at you, and reverse drive-by you with the AP pistol. And yeah, 2013 was not a very exciting time to be on GTA Online, to be fair. Around late October, just before the Beach Bum update came out, which was the very, very first DLC GTA ever received, all players, I can't remember the amount of money it was, but all players received a cash gift from Rockstar as a way of apologizing for all the server issues that we had back then. I think it was about $250,000, which was a lot back in 2013. The most expensive car in the game at that time was the Adder, which cost you $1 million. But the most expensive vehicle in the entire game was the Titan aeroplane, which cost $2 million. I've no idea why the Titan aeroplane was priced so high, but you know, that's GTA logic for you. So let's talk a little bit about myself in 2013, shall we? When I first started playing this game, I made myself a little crew just for me and my brothers. So there was originally 3 of us, and I used to play GTA Online with my brothers. I started interacting with people on Social Club on the Rockstar Newswire, and which was kind of like a public wall back then. You could actually like interact with different players when in-game announcements were made. So I met a few people from interacting with people on the Rockstar Social Club Newswires, and those people are actually still on my friends list today, or at least some of them are. So that's 8 years of playing GTA. That's an 8-year-long friendship with certain people that I've had there from this game. My very, very first crew was one called Gold Aces. When my brothers quit playing GTA, which didn't last very long, they gave up playing GTA pretty early. But I decided to continue. The main way that I used to rank up back then was by robbing stores and then escaping the police. Yes, believe it or not, robbing stores for cash and RP was considered meta back then. Nowadays we have things like MC businesses, bunkers, heists and all that stuff that we can do. But back in 2013 there wasn't really a whole lot of things to do in free mode. And then I managed to get my stats up by running around, punching people, running up and down that path by the mask shop to raise my strength stat, playing races to increase my driving skill and flying skill respectively, grinding survivals and contact missions to increase my shooting stat and my stealth stat. And that is pretty much 2013 remembered. What do you guys remember about 2013? Oh, one more thing. The mechanic would actually physically bring you your vehicle back then. And towards the end of 2013, that's when all the modders started to come forth. Like people getting like $10 million bounties and stuff like that people would claim. And then you just essentially keep the money for yourselves. We had a give cash to other players option that was removed pretty early on because of people cheating at the game. And around December 2013 was when I started playing in private sessions only with the people that I met through interacting via social club, because public sessions back then were completely unplayable. And I managed to avoid the cash drops that a lot of people received, which is why my cash earned stats and all those stats are actually legitimate, because I was never affected by it. So this has been 2013 remembered. Next week we'll have 2014 remembered. This is True Evil 64. Catch you all next time.